Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the SMU Mustangs. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Mustangs will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Looking to throw at Sanders. He looks that one in nicely. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I don't think anybody expected this true freshman to jump in the scene here in college football and just explode the way he has. He has been making big plays week in and week out, and that's why this true freshman is square in the middle of the discussion when you're talking about Heisman Trophy.
The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Handoff to the single running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Got him downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Ellington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Discards a man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the SMU Mustangs offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed attributed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. Hand off from the shotgun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He's loose. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU!
It's what makes this offense so hard to stop. When you've got an athletic quarterback, you've got to worry about him in the running game, and there on the option, he makes the right decision, keeping it, and he caps off the opening drive of the game with a TD.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Now rolling to the left. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Gets open down the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Push down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And
looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. He finds his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Makes the grab outside. It's Guzman. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
It's another first down for the offense.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Carolina is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Chapel Hill. They're trailing by 21 to UCF. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Gets it to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Number 12.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Mustangs will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Pulls it in. It's Yates. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got his man. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air, it's Sanders. They're bringing heat. He's right on target. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Timeout, SMU.
Going up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Guzman. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Corner's going to give them room. A shot toward the end zone. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the 1st half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the 1st half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the 1st half.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. And they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He uncorks one deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score Kansas 21, SMU 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit...
Oh, ball's out! The defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A great spot to start this drive for the offense.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points in.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They move the tight end all over. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Trying to get to him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Sanders. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. And I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
SMU.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? The aerial assault continues. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Sometimes you just got to give credit. Like, we had it covered. We knew it was a pass. Everything covered underneath, but the quarterback does such a good job of making that second play something special, pulling it down, getting the first down pretty easy.
They make the stop at the 19 after a pickup of 5. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And they're not on the same page there. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Still looking on the move. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. To the air, it's Sanders. Going to take a shot at this DB. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Here he comes from his own end zone. And the returner could find no daylight.
Your SMU offense will take over 1st and 10.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. A strike downfield. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious.
Well, the quarterback has looked his way early, and he's looked his way often all game long. Now he's got over 150 yards when throwing to that guy.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Holds it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Another 1st down.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws to the wideout. Makes a grab enough for the 1st. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Dropping back, it's Sanders. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end.